So what do we do about abortion? First, there actually exists a way that we can legally abolish abortion in America by the end of this decade. NewClapham.com was created to develop and carry out a practical action plan unto the abolition of abortion in America. Now, the ending of abortion can be broken down into three general categories. The first is the spiritual, which we are addressing through 1tim22.com. Second, the cultural, which deals with the real needs of real people, but then also having an honest and hype-free discussion about abortion through the arts and media. And finally, the political. We cannot neglect the political. What if men like Lincoln and Wilberforce had not engaged in the political system of their time? What if they had just sat around and waited for hearts and minds to change? The bottom line is, when it comes to abortion, we need an amendment to the US Constitution to abolish abortion and define life as beginning at conception. Now, this is because of two reasons. First, it's not just a matter of overturning the decision of Roe v. Wade. There are in fact 20 separate Supreme Court decisions establishing what we know as the policy of abortion on demand. Second is because of the Supremacy Clause. Now, the Supremacy Clause is a foundational element of our Constitution that says that federal law always supersedes state law. This means that since the Supreme Court at the federal level has decided a woman has a constitutionally protected right to access an abortion, we can't challenge that law at the state or local level. Even a change to a state's individual constitution will not suffice. We have to change the language of the US Constitution. So how do we change the Constitution? Well, this is done through an amendment. And the process to amend the Constitution is a two-step deal. The first is proposing an amendment, and the second is ratification. Ratification is the actual implementation of that amendment, and it's done by 3/4 of the states. Now, proposing an amendment can be done by the US Congress. However, they're unlikely to take such action regarding abortion. However, Article 5 also says that the state legislatures of 2/3 of our states can call a convention for proposing amendments. Now, at this convention, they can't just rewrite the Constitution, they can only propose new amendments, which is the power that our Congress currently has. The states would propose an amendment to abolish abortion and define life as beginning at conception, and then after that convention, that amendment would have to be ratified to be put into law. During the abolition of the slave trade in England, William Wilberforce famously told Parliament, "I mean not to accuse anyone else, but to take the shame upon myself." Wilberforce stood up and took responsibility for his nation before Almighty God. And whether acknowledged or not, we stand as one nation under God. It's time to end abortion in America.